Good morning, Sagittarius. So, yesterday morning, I was, my cat's doing things wrong. Get out of there. Yesterday morning, I was gonna do a full moon reading, and then I ran out of time. I was like, well, I'll do it today. And then I realized it's Friday the 13th. So, Friday's my lucky day. 13's my lucky number. It was just the strawberry full moon. Pink is my favorite color. Arguably, full moon, best moon, right? And I'm a Sagittarius, so I think this reading needs to happen right now. And that being said, with all of those contributing factors, I decided the spread we're gonna do is a message from a loved one on the other side. Now, that being said, this being a Sagittarius reading, you could have Sagittarius in your chart. So don't, don't not watch it because you're not a Sagittarius, because you still could get something from anything, whatever you're looking for. So, let's get into it. Everything is pre-shuffled. Thank you, Spirit. Good morning. We're going to do a reading for Sagittarius. I haven't done a reading for Sagittarius yet. Let's try to keep my personal messages separate from this. This will be for my Sagittarius collective. Please and thank you. So my loved ones from the other side, please step aside for a little bit, except for to bring me messages, of course. But not my messages. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, all spirits, and guardians and guides, and angels and entities and beings are welcome in my space, so long as you have good intentions for myself and my loved ones, and are bringing clear messages that are useful for my collective. Thank you. And let's get some messages for my Sagittarius. Alright. So the energy of the loved one coming through. Nine of Fire. An opening message from them. Two of Earth. Something they want you to know about their life. Two of Water. Something they want you to know about yours in their relationship from their point of view. Nine of Earth. A warning. Words of encouragement. Ten of Fire. How they will reveal themselves, that they are around that they're around you in the future. 8 of Earth, and a special sign-off. 8 of Fire. Okay, let's see. All right. So 9 of Fire, obviously they could be a fire sign. But that's also, you know, someone who doesn't give up. Someone who just, you know, keeps going strong, passionate, determined, been through a lot, but still never gave up. Two of Earth, which is their opening message. You know, I feel like they say, you know, they're seeing you trying to balance things, and you know, something about juggling the things in your life. Something they want you to know about their life. 2 of Water. So that would be like coming together. The socialization, you know, usually it's a lot about like-minded people. We'll go over this too. It's peaceful, you know, the coming together of the 2 people. Something they want you to know about how they feel about your relationship from their point of view. 9 of Earth. You know, it was very, very grounded. It seems like, I'm getting chills. Even though you were, you know, very independent of each other, it seems like you were, maybe this might be family of some sort, very, attached in a way. You know, about your relationship from their point of view, like they watched you. It might be someone who's older, it might be like a father or a mother or grandparent, something like that, you know, saw you grow into this independent person. A warning, 5 of Water. Loss, you know, stuck in your feelings, things like that. Maybe they're warning you not to get too caught up in that. Like, don't drown yourself in your emotions. Words of encouragement, the 10 of Fire. Keep going to the finish. You can carry your load to the end. That's what I'm saying. Because if their energy is the 9 of Fire, it makes sense that they're like, you can do it. You can do it. You're almost there. Yep. How they will let you know they're, I have so many chills, let you know they're around. 8 of Earth. Eight of Earth, a lot of times, is putting a lot of work into something. And it can be repetitive. So, possibly, if you hear, or, you know, something repetitive, and possibly when you are at maybe your most creative time, or when you're quiet and you're working at something, and you're focused, if you hear something like repetitive, that's probably them. And a special sign off the 8 of Fire. What you manifest will be. It sounds like this is a positive person in your life. It sounds a lot like my dad. So possibly you had someone like that, like a grandfather or something. The 2 of Water, they're coming together with 2 people. From this card, what I'm getting as something they want you to know about their life, I feel like it was just, the card is telling me, it was just, you know, peaceful. They went along and did what they wanted to, pretty much. Simple. I feel like they're saying it was like a simpler time. It was a simpler time. Life is easier. Okay. Six of Earth is the bottom of the deck. Victory. It's like a almost being acknowledged for your victories, for your accomplishments. I feel like that's them saying they're proud of you. They might be a fire sign too. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Let's clarify a little bit. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get some clarifying messages. I don't know if it's a Sagittarius thing or just a me thing, but it feels like something's bubbling up. Something's coming, I don't know what it is. Not necessarily bad, just something. I feel good. All right. Thank you. No, I'm not going to take these because, you know what, they went under the couch. I feel like they're like, no. Okay, Spirit, tell me a little bit more about the energy of the person coming through. King of Wands, but it's in reverse. And there's no other ones in reverse around it, so I'm going to take it as it is, which is a fire sign. King of Wands reverses can be aggressive. Can be a little bit of a tyrant. And with the Nine of Fire, the like, don't give up. Very, maybe like militant. Maybe this is a military person. I feel like, well, because then no one's ever the same once they cross over, you know, they see everything. They could have been a little overbearing. King of Wands is a Sagittarius too. So they could be very impulsive, no impulse control, loud, you know, and not necessarily bad, just maybe they're very they might like drink a lot, maybe, you know what I mean, like, I don't know, we'll see, but it's in reverse, so, again, it's just kind of nodding at the, I don't want to say negative attributes, but kind of like negative side of it. Alright, what's the, opening message? Eight of Wands. Again, that's nonsense to the, like, what you manifest will come to be. Fast moving. Maybe you're going to have a decision coming in that you'll have to make swiftly. What do they want Sagittarius to know about their, like, judgment? I think they are assessing their relationships, how they treated their loved ones. So I think, well, what I was getting from it before about their life, how they just kind of were going through, like, no big deal. I don't think they realized the impact that they had on the people around them. So I think what they're saying is they're acknowledging whatever difficulties their actions may have brought to you. They know. They know. Yep. How they see your relationship with them. Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, the star, the destiny. So I feel like something clearly this is a divine connection. Whatever, whether you're their child or that you, whatever role you play in their life, when you came around, you changed everything. You changed everything. It's like you gave them something to live for, to watch you grow. I'm feeling like it's some type of, upper family member. You changed everything. You turned their wheel of fortune. You were everything. Everything to them. I feel really like, again, like they're realizing maybe they didn't make you feel great, but they just love you so much. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe you didn't see that part of them. Maybe it changed when you came around, so you didn't even know that. I don't know. It's either that or they didn't handle your relationship well, even though you meant so much to them. Older generations. Tell me what's the warning. I feel like it's like, don't do the same thing. The Lovers. The Lovers can be a head over heart decision too. And with the loss as your warning, I feel like they're saying, don't be so head over heart. You listen to your heart a little bit, or you're gonna end up drowning in that sorrow just like them. I think not expressing their love, when you don't express your love and you're not open, it's not coming back to you either. I feel like this person was so full of love, but I feel like, again, older generation, I feel like they were like stoic, and it made them come across angry because they were angry, because they couldn't show emotions. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, it's like that. Man or woman. This could be a mother figure too, or a grandmother, either way. It doesn't really say. Words of encouragement. Temperance, which is card of Sagittarius, which I feel like is an acknowledgement. But it's also find your balance, find your peace. Stay calm, be the earth angel that you are. 8 of Cups. And don't feel bad about walking away from things that don't serve you anymore. Do not feel bad. No one is carrying those 10 of Wands that you're bringing to the finish line with your patience and your, determination. Do not feel bad about walking away from someone who just drains your cups. How they will present themselves to you in the future. How will you know they're around? There's a lot of 8s. I would pay attention in August. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords, I feel like they're going to move things on you. They're going to hide things on you. Possibly, maybe when you're working, you're like, where is this? Yeah. So if things start moving and they're in the wrong spot or they're missing, I feel like that's them. And what is the, sign off? Ace of Pentacles. 8 of Fire, what you manifest will come to be, and the Ace of Pentacles is, the gift of something tangible coming into your life. So, I think they're saying, careful what you wish for, and get ready. And just make sure you're ready, because it will happen fast. I think the opening message, I feel like, is nodding to get your finances in order. I think one of the biggest takeaways is their acknowledgement of maybe any hurtful behavior or way they handled other people in their life. And that you changed everything. You are their destiny, their dream come true. Like you gave them back their independence almost, somehow. Maybe if this was like a spouse or something, maybe they were an addict, long ago, and they're acknowledging that it was you that made them have a good life. This one's a little, I have not stopped in waves of chills, just waves of chills this whole time. Strength is at the bottom. This could be nodding to that you're both fire signs. Or you're both Sagittarius. Too, for someone. Because this could be a lot of different, I'm probably going to get a lot of different things. It's a very specific topic, you know what I mean? Alright, we'll go one more. And bring some things to the light, okay? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you being a baby? She's funny. She's laying on the floor, like peeking around the corner. Alright, thank you, Spirit, for a great reading for my Sagittarius. So, technically, with all of these things, this should be a good day for me. Okay, tell me about the energy of the person coming through, please. One more. Something else we need to bring to light. This deck doesn't always like to do this. I might just flip these over. Yeah, it's too smooth. Alright. Five of Pentacles. I think in acknowledging their aggressive behavior and things like that, I think it's because they had abandonment issues. So it came out aggressive because they kept people away from them subconsciously to not get hurt. And because of their actions, they did feel left out of a lot of things. They felt left. They probably didn't do family stuff with you, or if they did, they were kind. That person who's kind of by themselves doesn't really engage as much. All right, opening message. Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they're saying, get your stuff together, get balanced, because you have your manifestations that are coming in. You're getting the gift of like a new passion of what you want to go after. Like you have these gifts. That's what they're like, okay, so you have all these talents, these gifts, these whatever, this passion. Go after it. Don't care if you feel like you're ready. You're never going to be ready. The juggling, just do it. Yeah, they're saying don't wait. Just go after whatever it is. That's your passion. Maybe that's why they felt left out. Yeah. Okay. What they want you to know about their life. Queen of Wands. I think Queen of Wands is a Leo. Funny, their energy is coming through as the King of Wands reverse. I think that's how they felt like they were coming across. Maybe this is a female. They felt, it could be a male too though, they felt like they were coming across maybe like stern, or like, again, militant. Like there's rules and regulations, and there's like, but there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like that's how they felt. Like it was just, they were just trying to keep things in order. Yeah. But again, they're acknowledging that's not how it necessarily came across. How they see your relationship. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, again, you were like everything to them. You were like the one good thing that they just adored in their life. You changed everything. You were their dream come true, their wish come true. Page of Pentacles is like, you know, good news of something tangible that came into your life. You know, they like held you. Like, oh my God, look at this that I have. Oh my God. You were like the one thing they wanted to work at and have and keep and hold and, whoa, man. You showed them this new way. You grounded them, you know, and definitely grounded them. Stop it. Your warning. The Star. And that's on the 5 of water and the Lovers. So again, I feel like it's saying, like, maybe you have a lot of those same traits of being very, like, intellectual, head over heart decisions with people, which would make sense if you got it from them in a way, or if they got it, you know, if your parent got it from them, if this is like a grandparent or whatever. If you continue to be rigid, you're going to drown in sorrow. That is going to be your destiny. Yep. So stop pushing people away. That's the warning. Stop pushing people away. Like they did. Words of encouragement. 5 of Swords. Yeah. The 10 of Fire, you're almost there, you're at the finish line. Keep your balance, your peace, your serenity. Do not feel bad about walking away from people, and do not feel bad about winning at all costs. It might be bittersweet victories, but if you are doing things for the better of yourself, and you're not hurting anybody, don't feel bad about that. How they're going to show up and let you know that they are around you. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so again, if your stuff starts going missing, that's why. Talk to them. Be like, can I have my whatever back, please? It's this loved one is tricking you. You know, you may almost feel an embrace too. I think that's giving a nod, because it's like holding something close. I feel like they're always with you. They're always holding you. They're always loving you. They're always with you. This person is always with you. They love you so much. They're not coming back until you are there with them first. So they are just going to be with you and watch you and love you until you cross over with them. And then you guys can make your plans for next time or whatever. Yeah, but they're also going to be hiding your stuff. And there's their signal. Yeah. You know, what you manifest will come to be. Your Ace of Pentacles, something tangible that's coming into your life. You know, whatever you want to bring into your life, you can. And the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like it's saying, you know, whatever it is you want to manifest into your life, plant that seed and just do the work and watch everything grow. Everything will grow if you take care of it. This was very, I still have chills all the way up. This one was different. This is different. This is different. I feel like it's because it's not my guides, maybe it's because it serves loved ones. It just feels foreign, for lack of a better explanation, but I have not stopped. The chills have not stopped. Nope, they haven't. Okay. I'm going to pull one oracle for you guys. Bottom of the deck is High Priestess. So, I feel like that's definitely saying listen to your intuition. The High Priestess also observes. So, perhaps be more observant, also listen to your intuition. And I also think it's a nod to let you know that they are always around you too. Alright, I'm going to do one oracle. What is my body telling me right now? Our body speaks to us. Through physical pain or discomfort, our body sends messages for us to look more deeply, see the trapped emotions, the lurking fears and beliefs that limit you. Listen to your physical body and you will be led to the source of your pain. It's time to get your healing on. Today's soul action is, I'm not going to read this because it's telling you a book to get. I would just do research on maybe some like natural remedies for things, or you know, I'm making some natural products. I'm going to be opening up my Etsy shop soon. But things like, you know, take a bath with some bath salts, light a candle, set an intention, take some time for yourself, listen to your body. If you listen to your body, it will tell you what you need. Like my dad used to say, I sleep when I'm tired and I eat when I'm hungry. And on this beautiful Friday the 13th, still in the strawberry full moon energy, in Sagittarius, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And like and subscribe if you're feeling my vibe. I'll see you in the next video.